Must have been my imagination.
Hey, everyone, how you guys doing tonight today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? Welcome to another I Like Your Style, or I like to call it Elis. I Like Your Style moment, another sensory panel moment. We're going to review some beers based on the theme of, as you saw, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So we've all picked up some beers that we thought best for this theme, and I want to welcome my panel here. It's our panel. This is the panel. Bumpy Road Brewery, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, East Coast LQ Reviews, and Beerman here. And of course, anyone else that has the link in the back can join us, as long as you have something that is themed for this. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the banner real quick, and let's get up Miscellaneous and show our stuff off. Oh, hold on. We can't do anything yet. There we go. All right. Cheers, Bumpy.
Miscellaneous here.
Oh, yeah.
No, Bumpy was here first.
So from Litherman's Limited, I have Candy Everybody Wants. It's a double dry hopped IPA. Comes in at 6.1% ABV. That's definitely a Willy Wonka hop. On the back, it says, if hops and malt are the candy, if honey malt tastes so sweet, then we give them what they want. Hey, hey, give them what they want. This heavily oated IPA is double dry hopped and holds a super soft mouthfeel with tons of citrus aroma. For the eyes that were growing hazy, we know you wanted it to turn it on. You have the brewers to blame. Well, I don't think that's a canned on date, but there's a gigantic number on the bottom.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and crack this open.
Oh, yeah.
It's a half
Nice.
and half. Half head, half beer. Fairly tight, bubbled head, frothy-esque, and very vibrantly white. This is a yellow to straw beer, and it's heavily oated, as they say. So there's probably lots of oats in here, and it's got a haze to it. Little shadowy objects. All right. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers, Bumpy. Thanks, man. All right. That's good.
Cheers, Bumpy.
All right, Miscellaneous.
All right. So I got a product here, another one from Lumberbeard. This is a collab with Bean and Pie. I guess this is bobbing for apples. It's got that. I don't know. I thought that label was kind of Willy Wonka-esque. This is 11%. They call it a pastry stout, brewed with a hefty addition of salted caramel, apple pies, freshly baked from Bean and Pie. No can dates. Yeah, that's all the information. I don't know. Different. Sounds way different than the normal apple pie stout. You don't run by that too often.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh. I got sprayed. Blew back. That is a very oily looking beer. Stop there. Gonna get some gains. I can feel it. Yeah, 2 fingers, dark cocoa colored head. Almost got like that 2-layer shit going right there. Yeah, very dark, opaque. I don't even get any colors coming through on this one. Very, very, very dark brown on the pour.
No, it's good.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Nice. All right, Miscellaneous. Thank you, man. Cheers. Tanner.
What's up, guys? All right, so I thought chocolate, and then I guess kind of looks like an Oompa Loompa on the front. No, it doesn't, but it's orange. So this is an Imperial Stout with chocolate and orange. This is by Mass Landing and Barrel Culture, so it's 409 for the single can. Imperial Stout with chocolate and orange, 10% alcohol by volume. They are certified independent craft brewer association. These guys are at Westbrook, Maine. This is actually a collaboration. So collaboration with Barrel Culture on the side. I did have, I believe, Gunner's Daughter was their peanut butter stout that I had by these guys, with Mass Landing specifically, and I thought that was pretty good. So excited to try this one. You don't really have too many Imperial Stouts with orange, 10%. Not bad. $4 for a single can just to try it. So got my Trillium glass, gonna pour it up. Try to get a little bit more of a head on there. I didn't even say the canned on date. 1/10/2022. It says batched 1. Actually gives the time too, 11/28. Nice colored head, actually. Brown head. Pitch black in appearance. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And that orange comes through nice. Cheers, guys.
All right.
Cheers.
Cool. That sounds good, dude. All right, we got Josh in the house. Cheers, man. Last
What's
beer.
going on? Trying to spill this beer. So tonight I have from Froth. They're out of Buffalo, New York. I got the liquid lollipop. So this is a triple fruited sour with triple cara orange and marshmallow at 6.5%. No can on date, so I don't know when it was canned, but I got it today. So just a couple months ago, maybe. Hopefully, it doesn't explode on the couch.
Seen a bunch of those floating around somewhere, like online.
Thanks, Paulo. Cheers, man. Appreciate you.
I think I had like a raspberry before.
Very nice.
We got chunks coming out of here.
That looks good, huh?
It looks crazy.
No
So
head
that
on
must be
juice.
Damn, dude.
nectarine juice or something, like orange juice or something. Looks crazy. So cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
look forward
Cheers,
to that review. Cool. All right. So I got one that looks like a chocolate bar.
Nice.
It's from
there you go.
Matchless Brewing. It's their 2022 version of this. I guess they do it every year. I'm assuming. It was a $12 can, but it is a 11% ABV, and it's a Westward whiskey barrel aged Imperial Stout with vanilla beans, cacao nibs, and cinnamon added. So, adjunct forward Imperial Stout. Let's pour it. No date.
Hey, beer man.
Yeah.
Can you show that can again?
Yeah.
The letters kind of look Willy Wonka-ish.
Yeah.
Kind of has the same, like, the theme.
It's the same packaging as the chocolate bar that has the golden ticket in it.
Oh,
okay. It says the decadent Imperial Chocolate Stout was aged in Westward whiskey barrels, blended with vanilla beans, cocoa nibs, and cinnamon. It's what we imagine Willy Wonka's chocolate river would have tasted like if it were made of beer mixed with cinnamon. So
there you go.
We'll see how this tastes. I just pulled it out of the cooler, so it's a little cold, but it'll have time to warm up by the time it gets around to me. All right. A nice little cascade thing going there. Yeah, nice puffy head, 2 fingers. Rocky top there, cocoa head. Good retention. It seems like it's holding pretty nice. Ah, damn. That smells really good. Cool. All right, so let's get back to Bumpy and do our review.
Something I just noticed, there's background images on this too. Get candy canes, mushrooms down below.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
nice.
Yeah. You know those big mushrooms that they had that they punch them and there's like
Yeah.
chocolate stuff in them. Yeah. So this doesn't have any chocolate. It's a hazy IPA. So the aromas on this, it's got a light like orange citrus note. There's a little bit of lemon mixed in with that. I'm going with papaya because there's kind of an earthy tone of fruit as well. A little bit of a zesty spice on the tail end of the nose. It doesn't smell sweet. I'm not able to pick up any like malt sweetness or anything out of this. This is a heavily oated IPA, is what they say. So, cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
It's light body, medium carbonation. There is an oat flavor from the oats being used in the malt base. Other than that, I mean, probably crackery esque. It's got like that touch of citrus to it, kind of. I'd say it's like a slight orange, but more tangerine forward. Papaya notes coming through. A little bit of a lemon touch, lemon peel or zest on the tail end with some of that kind of zestiness, that earthy tone zestiness that I would think matches up with papaya. It is very drying to the palate, probably from all those oats. .1% ABV. I mean, it doesn't. This drink's more like a session IPA than anything, especially being such a light body to it. A lot of the flavors are also kind of on the lighter end. They're there, but they're all like kind of dialed back a bit, it seems. Yeah. I'll be thinking of a score for this one. At this point, I wish I had searched for a big chocolate stout. Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy. Right on. Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. So let's get on to Miscellaneous. And cheers to Finrune Thrash, who just came in, and Dagon Hills. Right on. And Paulo Beats. Thank you for the donation. All right. Let's get here, Miscellaneous.
All right. So cheers, guys. Yeah. The head's dissipated and anticipated that at 11%. Still got the nice little ring there. Definitely throws up some alcohol legs for 11%. They stick around for a fair bit. Anyways, on the nose, caramel, big time. Lots of caramel. What I call it, salted caramel? I don't know. A little roasty. Definitely get apple. And it smells like fresh apple. I kind of leaning more towards a green apple, maybe Granny Smith or something of that nature. That's pretty much it. I mean, at 11%, it's not really boozy on the nose, but when you smell it, you know it's bringing something with it. Yeah, roasty, bready, like I get almost, it's like that pie crust kind of buttery, rich type of note. I don't know. They said they brewed this with apple pie, so cheers.
Cheers.
The very oily slick on the top. It's got a crazy sheen to it. Yeah. All right, let's drink it.
Nice.
Cheers.
Fun. That's different.
Okay.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about this. It's definitely boozy, a little bit heaty on the chest. Mouth feels thin initially, but definitely over medium towards the full body side. Alcohol present.
I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah, I've had 17% beers that don't drink like this. What the fuck's going on? Bitter Baker's chocolate on the finish. It's pretty dry. Not like the Sierra Desert. It's pretty dry. Maybe there's an apple caramel thing in there, but whoa. That booze and that Baker's chocolate bitterness on the end. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be for me, folks. So I'm gonna drink it anyways, though, because I'm a trooper. Yeah, I don't know. Very, very interesting product. Maybe an imperial stout might not have been the way to go with this. Maybe like an apple pie caramel barley wine or something. I don't know. Maybe could have executed better. There's a hoppy bitterness. I don't know. It is still fairly cold. I'm not sure. I'm gonna wait and everybody's gonna do their thing and I'll come back around. So far it's not looking good, boys.
Well, damn it. Sorry to hear that.
Winners.
Won't be bobbing for apples anytime soon, eh?
Not out of wherever they're from.
They should put maple syrup in
Not
cinnamon.
bobbing for any apples in Spokane.
Wherever you're from in this world. Yeah.
Yep. It's
I
time,
work today.
time to sell the candy factory to Slimeworth.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna find out. I'll drink it because I paid decent money for this. Maybe it's infected. I don't know.
Maybe to put apples in it. It's a possibility.
You know, I get like banana coming out. I don't know what's going on.
Banana.
Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna drink on this a little bit more.
Cool, man.
Definitely was an odd beer. I don't know what I expected, but this is probably not. Cheers.
Right on. Cheers. Cheers, Miscellaneous. Thank you. All right. Let's get the Tanner up here.
All right, so the aroma on this, it's really, really sweet. It's like milk chocolate and like hard candy orange. Little bit of a roastiness, but it's hard to get past the chocolate. The orange, I will say, is coming through. It's coming through good. So, I mean, that's definitely a positive. If you're looking for a stout with like a very noticeable orange on the aroma, definitely one right here. 10%. Not really getting much of a boozy aroma. Smells good. It honestly smells like, I'm trying to think of something that is like maybe like something name brand, like an orange covered, like a hard candy orange covered in chocolate. Anything you guys can think of?
Well, they make those chocolate oranges.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the
Those are
little
good.
silver, they look like an orange,
So
and you
just-
peel them, and it's chocolate, and it's like actually like a
I don't know if
chocolate.
I've had one of those, but it's definitely like hard
So-
candy orange. It's not like that natural citrus. It's definitely like sweet artificial. I don't know if they use natural oranges or if it's like a flavoring or something. Could be because it is coming across really, really sweet. But yeah, I'm gonna dive into this. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's got to be better than what I'm sipping on.
There's actually a nice breadiness that comes through. It's definitely like milk chocolate up front, and then towards the end, it's a little bit more on dark chocolate side. The orange is kind of masked by the chocolate, but it does show up in the finish. Some roasty coffee, actually, now that I'm noticing. It's actually got some good carbonation for an imperial stout. Definitely like going towards medium, but not past. Not medium, but almost there. Nice full body though. The mouth feels good. Got some good mouth feel. Yeah, this is really sweet. Definitely a dessert beer. I could see somebody who doesn't really necessarily like imperial stouts enjoying this. Not getting any burn. I actually just took a decent sip. There's no alcohol burn, 10%. And yeah, I actually it's my first beer of the day. I don't know if this should have been the first beer. This probably should have been the last one, but yeah, it's filling. Um, yeah, it's good though. As far as like Cyclops scale, if I was just gonna say the sugar cubes, I give it like a 4.5. This beer is super super sweet. Oh, there's a little bit of that burn. Now I'm feeling it in my chest. Yeah, the sweetness kind of covers it up, but yeah, after you sit for a little bit, I will say the aftertaste is great too. It's kind of like you ate like a piece of chocolate or a chocolate covered orange. Yeah, they hit it out of the park with this one. Okay, it's very good. It's not overly complex, but you get what you're paying for. You know, it's not gimmicky. It's pretty much that right there, chocolate covered orange. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's very sweet up front, and then you get a little bit more of that. You get a little bit of that roastiness, a little bit more on the dark chocolate side. Yeah, pretty much babbling at this point. Not much to say about it, but definitely a good beer. So cheers, guys.
Nice, man. Cheers.
I recommend it around.
Sounds good. All right, let's get Josh up here.
All right, so another orange beer. The like I said, the liquid lollipop from Froth, triple Cara,
Cool label.
marshmallow, 6.5%. Obviously, there's no head whatsoever. Pour the rest of it out in there. On the nose, definitely get a lot of orange for sure. Definitely picking up the marshmallow sweetness. Picking up some like vanilla flavors too for some reason. Maybe that's the marshmallow. But yeah, two ingredients. I think this probably has lactose in it. Although I don't think it says, but no, it just says triple fruited. But I'm assuming there's some sort of lactose or milk sugar or something like that. But yeah, not super complex. Like I said, Cara, orange, and marshmallow. So we'll see how she tastes. So cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers, Josh.
A couple things with that Cara orange. It's like a Philippines, like a hybrid something. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've had a few with Cara. It's like a sweet orange, but this tastes like almost like an orange Julius kind of has like an orange juice type esque flavoring to it or taste to it. Very full bodied. It's sweet up front, but then it kind of mellows out, and you kind of get that like that fresh orangeness, like you bite into an orange, like an orange juice, drinking some orange juice with a little bit of that sweetness on the marshmallow. And like I said, I'm getting vanilla, but I think that's probably from the marshmallow aspect of it. But like I said, if I would have had to guess, this probably does have lactose, even though it doesn't say it does. It's either that or milk sugar. So it's not overly sweet. It's pretty refreshing. Be nice on a nice hot day, but I can only have one. Some of these can get a little too overwhelming, but this one's not bad. Like I said, I've had Cara orange before too. Sometimes it depends on what it's with. Sometimes I've had it with Cara orange and some like other ingredients, and it didn't mix very well. But the marshmallow and the Cara orange in this one goes pretty good. Like I said, it's full-bodied, refreshing, orange Julius type beer. Not overly sweet. Has a little bit of bitterness on the back end, which is nice. And I mean, you don't taste the 6.5% alcohol in it. But I think I can only drink one of these though. That's my limit most of the time. Is for these heavily fruited sours like this. If I drink more than one, I'm like, oh, the next day it's the worst. So, and I had Mexican before this, so we'll see how much. So cheers.
Nice, man. Cheers. Cheers, Josh.
Cheers, Josh.
All right. I don't know why my screen looks so pink. I look pink. All right. Let's go into. I got a way better smell out of the can. See, I just always do. I guess it's the closed up container. It just poofs the aromas out. But There we go. Everything is subtle in this. It's so soft. It's not. There's nothing too overwhelming or underwhelming. It's just very balanced in the aromas. Like you get the cinnamon, you get like a milky chocolate, you get the whiskey woodiness, like the oaky whiskey vanilla kind of thing, but it's very, very subtle. The cinnamon is very light. Hey, Justin, cheers. The cinnamon is very light. Just everything. I don't know if you saw what I have, Justin. This is what I got over at Dwayne's shop. Big old beer here. But it's just the cinnamon is so like sometimes it gets overwhelming, and it's just very light, but it's there. You see it, you sense it, it's there. You don't see it. I see cinnamon. No, but you sense it's there. And it mixes in really well with everything. It just seems good. I don't know. It just smells good. It's like this, wow, I want to have it. It's like this enticing candy that you just want to eat. You're like, I just want to eat you. Okay, we looked at it. Let's get into the drink. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
That was so aggressive.
Cheers, dude.
I think you turned it into an Opa Lopa.
Yeah. I don't know, right? This is really so good, man. This is so good, dude. It's creamy. It's a creamy mouthfeel, very creamy and smooth, not acrid or bitter whatsoever. No hardcore bittering in the finish. It tastes like a milk, tastes like a nitro kind of style, but not so fluffy. You know what I mean? It still has that ness to it. But it's so like you get dark chocolate more in the back. You get that like that bitterness, the roasted malts you get in the back. You get like a light brown bread or something like that, crusty thing, but it's like totally not at all. Like you don't get bread's not the first thing you get. You know what I mean? Everything is so perfectly intertwined with each other. The vanilla and the whiskey and the barley kind of thing going on. It's just so nice. It's dry up in the palate. It's more wet down on the tongue. The body is a full body, full medium. No alcohol whatsoever. Like not at all. Not at all. No burning in the chest, up in the throat, nothing. Cinnamon spice isn't there as far as the spice effect of it, but the flavors of cinnamon is there definitely. Coconut, big time coconut nuttiness. Whoa, very coconutty. That vanilla, I think the whiskey vanilla kind of like thing going on with the chocolate and that cinnamon just makes this weird coconut thing. I don't know what the hell. Super drinkable, 11%. Holy fart. It's very good. I got good things to say about this in the end. All right, let's go ahead. You guys got to try and find, if you can find this on Tavor or however you got to find it. Hell, if I got to send you one of these, this is good, man. This is really good. I'm starting to get lightheaded from the alcohol though. I'm starting to get a little I it's like super dangerous. Like it puts you into like an alcohol trance for a moment there. I started getting warm, like really warm night. I'm really warm right now. Okay. Anyway, let's get Bumpy back up here. Get his last thoughts.
Yes. And whiskey vanilla. That's the
vanilla.
the third unknown member of Milli Vanilli. Whiskey vanilla. Yeah, my final thoughts on this beer. I mean, you look at this can. Besides the can art itself, the name Candy Everybody Wants. I'm thinking sweet. I'm thinking, candy's sweet to me. Unless you're like there's some foreign countries, their candy sucks. Like Turkey. If you've ever eaten Turkish candy. But it's just. This is not a sweet beer. The flavors aren't like pumped up at all. It's very kind of mild. Like I said, it drinks more like a session IPA, meaning both. It feels like it's a lower ABV, but it also drinks with the flavors of a session IPA. Just very diluted. Not a lot going for it, and any of the hop flavors are not sweet. I was hoping for some sweetness. Even the malt doesn't really show up. It's just kind of get the oat type flavor from all the oats used, but there's they could have done so much more to make this more candy esque. So I would say the name of the beer and the label and everything is very misleading, which I do not appreciate that. And yeah, it's just an all right brew. I'm gonna score this at 86 out of 100.
All right.
So
It passes enough.
it's drinkable. it's in that I don't want to buy it again. I wouldn't recommend anybody buy it, but if you so happen to drink it, you can finish it. But
Nice. All right. Cool. Nice and
no,
honest.
no off flavors to it. We'll say that. It's not like there's something wrong with it besides the way that it's built.
Right. All right, man. Cheers. Cheers, Bumpy. Thank you. All right. Let's get Miscellaneous up here.
All right.
Cheers, Robbie.
Final thoughts on the Lumberbeard Bobbing for Apples Imperial Pie Stout. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit more acclimated to it, so it's not as hard to drink it was initially. I don't think it's coming around with anything warm. I definitely think this beer was a great concept. I think they chose the wrong style to brew in. I think if they took these adjuncts and they made a barley wine with them, more English style, this would be fantastic. You know, heavy caramel, apples, the ABV. I think it would have been right on the money. I just think they decided to brew in the wrong style of beer. They'd get that. It's a hoppy baker's chocolate bitterness on the end of it. Very dry finish. It's a bit boozy for 11%. I don't understand. I guess they didn't do a good enough job hiding it. Definitely drinks like a big beer. One more sip.
Sheesh. That's why I said one of those.
This product is not for me. Doesn't mean it's not for somebody. I could be generous and put this at an 80 out of 100. I just really not digging it. Not digging it. And it's, like I said, I'm being generous because I've had some good stuff from them. Could be this can. Could be the beer in general. Like I said, I definitely think if they took this concept and the adjuncts and made a barley wine with it, you'd have a much better product. I don't know if it's the malts, the roasted malts they use. What kind of, there's an earthy hop thing at the end. It's just not doing it for me. So 80 it is. Try at your own risk.
It's poison.
I'll give it a shot.
Poison. Well, all right, man. Thanks, Miscellaneous. Cheers. All right,
Cheers,
Tanner.
Miscellaneous. All right, so this beer, I'm just gonna go out. I'll give it a. I'm gonna give it a 95. I'm still sipping it, of course. Still got a decent amount. It's definitely very filling, but the booziness in your chest afterwards is very sweet, and it doesn't have like that initial alcohol burn. But then, like when it kind of sits and it's going down, you kind of just relaxing. You can kind of feel it in your chest. Maybe it's because it's my first beer of the day, so could be that too. But yeah, it's very it's milk chocolate up front. There's actually a really there's a decent amount of breadiness. I do like the amount of breadiness that's in the beer. The roastiness on the end kind of cuts through that sweetness, balances out. You get the orange. It's definitely like a candy orange. I think they did a really good job with this. It's not like overly sweet with the orange. The orange isn't kind of wrecking the palate. You know, it's not completely just taken over, but it's there. It's noticeable. And you get the chocolate and the orange combination together lingering. So yeah, it's a good beer. 10%, definitely a dessert beer. And Yeah, I think they did a good job. It was a good collab. Never had anything from Barrel Culture, so maybe I'll try to find some stuff by them. So, or maybe Mass Landing is easier to find than these guys because I've never heard of Barrel Culture before.
I think I've heard of them.
I think they're out of North Carolina or South Carolina, one or two. They do a lot of sours. I think I've seen some of them.
Yeah, see, I've never even heard of these guys. But yeah, it's good. I like it. Like I said, 95 out of 100. Their peanut butter stout was really good too. I liked it. It was definitely on the sweeter side, but it didn't have that chalky peanut butter. So they do a good job with their stouts and their adjuncts. Actually, no, I think the Gunner's Daughter was like they use it was like they didn't actually add peanut butter to it. It's like naturally tastes like peanut butter or something. I forgot exactly what they say, but I believe that they don't actually add the peanuts. They just get that flavor somehow. I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
they're out of North Carolina, Durham,
Barrel Culture.
or their two brewery sites. They're the breweries in Durham, and then they have a tap room in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yeah. And I will say, there's not really any bitterness. Like you get that roasty note, but it's not really. It doesn't really give you any bitterness. I think my girlfriend would like this beer. She usually likes a little bit more on the sweeter sides of beers. She actually does like stouts. We went to a brewery in Providence, Trinity Brew House. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. And she had a stout from there. I forgot exactly what it was, but she liked it. So this is definitely one that I would say, hey, try this out. I'm sure she can't drink too much. I don't know. The only thing I will say about it is I wish they would list what kind of like what they use as far as the orange. Maybe I'll just look at that and afterwards I'll type it in the chat on YouTube. But yeah, $4 for this can was worth the try, and they did a great job. So cheers, guys.
Nice. Cheers, Tanner. All right, man. Let's get Josh up here, man.
All right, from apples to oranges, we got another orange beer. This beer is good. Like I said, it's refreshing. It's not super sweet, but I mean it is still pretty sweet. Enough that I would only drink one of these. But it's good for that. They not too crazy with ingredients. Just carrot, orange, and marshmallow, and probably lactose or milk sugar. Nice ABV on it, 6.5%. Definitely full bodied, all that goodness. I'll give it a 95. Give it what Tanner gave his beer, right down the middle. I think this can was like $8 or something like that for the single can, so not terrible compared to what I'm sure some people will pay like $10, $12 for some of this stuff. But yeah, it's good. But definitely can only have one, especially with these heavily sours for sure. But like I said, it's definitely like an orange Julius to me. It's got that orange juice type esque flavoring, but thick body.
Yum.
Cheers.
That sounds good. Cheers, man. Cheers, Josh. 95. All right.
Cheers, Josh.
All right. So, vanilla. As this warms up, man, it's getting more alcohol forward. But it really gets masked very well by the flavors. Chocolate, vanilla, whiskey, barrel forward flavor, just nice wowness to this. A very big wow factor in this one. I like the cinnamon too, is very nice in this, very subtle. Like I said, very balanced flavors, very balanced aromas, nice full medium body, smooth mouthfeel, nice finish. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better than this. I honestly, personally, this is on a personal level, I'm gonna give this 100 only because I can handle it. Some are just so clang or so strong or so alcoholic, or you know what I mean. This is definitely world class in my opinion, and it better be because it was $12 for the can. So no, but if you're paying some good money for something, it better be good. That's my opinion. And I mean, it sucks when you guys have to pay money for, something that sucks. So this is state of the art, man. This is like fucking delicious. Like, I swear to God, I might have to get a few of these and send them out or whatever the fuck I got to do to get a panel going on this one because this is good. 100. I Alexed it for you guys, man. Heck yeah. I got a sour to do for wild card. We'll do our announcements and our our shout outs and stuff now. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's get this going. Let's get this all arranged. Yeah. There we go.
No whammy.
All right, Bumpy.
All right. Yeah, so my personal shouts, 50-point inspection videos. I put those out on Wednesdays and Fridays. Those are my beer reviews. So look forward to them or not. Monday, I have a live stream. It's called New Brew. Just to join up on panel, bring a beer that you've never had before. It's great when panel members can bring questions as well. I'll try to think of questions to ask with the panel. It's part of the show. So also in the chat, if you guys are there watching and you're in the chat, you can throw out a question that you'd like the panel to answer. And if it's deemed appropriate, and you can actually ask the panel this question. Your question may end up being part of the show. So just bring questions, damn it. Question everything. And other than that, I mean, I'll shout out Alex's Food Friday coming up 8 p.m. Eastern Time on his show as well, Alex the Beer Master. It is going to be macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. Do with that what you wish. You can do a variety of different things with that. Yeah. Other than that, if you look behind, I'm looking forward to Tanner's show tonight, but I'll let him talk about that.
Oh shit!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, it's
I
tonight.
totally.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's based on that. I guess get some kind of cut.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah. Anyways, but
all right, man.
Forgot.
Cheerios.
Anyways, so
Cheerio.
we're almost at an hour. So after this show, it's probably going to run about until 7, I would assume, close to there. At 7:30 on Alex the Beer Master's channel, he is going to be running Wildcard Wednesday. Bring any kind of alcohol product, wine, liquor, I don't know, malt liquor, those cocktails in a can, ready-made cocktails, any kind of malt beverage of sorts. As long as it's got alcohol in it, it'll fly. Kombucha, even if you wanted to. Maybe Josh will have some of that. Help his guts. Thursday night, for me, the Thursday night beer session, I don't know, dude. It's Wednesday. I need to get my shit together. I don't know. I honestly don't. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll bust some big beers out and we'll do a couple reviews. Can't guarantee how many. So they do got some high ABV stuff in the stash, but stay tuned. I'll be there at 8 with something going on, guarantee you. So, yeah, other than that, you check out John and Ellie on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern for Stout Sunday. Michael Kormaroff will be there. Bring stout, porter, even heard a black and tan might fly. That's pretty much it. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Lumberbeard's horrible beer I have to finish. I might pour this in. I don't want to, but I might.
Oh boy.
Do it.
All right, Tanner, what you got, man?
All right, so shout outs for me. The show Bumpy was talking about tonight, we're going to be doing another episode of Will It Mix. And I got to remember to make a thumbnail. So look out for that. It's going to be 9 p.m. So after this, be Wildcard Wednesday with Alex, right? Alex is doing it tonight, I believe.
I saw it set up on YouTube, as far as I know.
Okay, so Alex is doing it at 7:30. Check that out. And then at 9, if you guys are still hanging out, we'll be doing Will It Mix. Grab any type of liquor you want and mix it with any other beverage. You can pretty much it's free for all. You pretty much just mix whatever you want. You can do 2 beers if you really wanted to, as long as it's got alcohol in it. Mix it together. Kind of open bar style hangout. probably go for an hour, hour and a half, depending on how much, depending on how many people we have. And yeah, so look out for that tonight at 9 p.m. And then Saturday, I'll be doing Rate That Beer, 8 p.m. Eastern time for both shows. And yeah, just bring any beer that you want to review. And yeah, come and hang out and do a beer review. It doesn't have to be a new beer. It could be something that you've already had before you just want to talk about. I bought single cans. I got 2 new Dreckers, the Slang du Jour Peach Cobbler, and the Strawberry Milkshake. So look out for those if you guys like Drecker beers and you want to hear my thoughts on them, and many other beer reviews and liquor reviews. Shout outs for other people. Check out Whiskey Encore with Cheech. Usually goes live on Tuesdays around like 11 to 12. Whiskey open bar. Open panel, live hangout, and Cheech is a good dude. So definitely check him out. And who else? Who else should I shout out? You guys shout out Let Upcon TV Thursday night, 9 p.m. Hot seat. Check that out. And yeah, I'll save some room for Beer Man and Josh. And thanks for having me, Beer Man. Yeah, this beer was good. Oh, one thing I just want to read this really quick. Sorry. So Miscellaneous found it. I think the can itself is sold out on the website. That's probably why it wasn't bringing me to it. But it says, for our newest collaboration with the Barrel Culture crew, we got a little sneaky with the adjuncts in an Imperial Stout. Layered under the delicious decadence of cocoa and fudge, you'll find a juicy, zesty dose of orange to bring the flavor profile to the next level. If you ever found a chocolate orange in your stocking as a kid, you can expect a similarly sweet treat in this beer. The undercover orange is low key, one of our favorite ways to level up a big bold beer, and we hope you share our sweet tooth. And so a 4-pack of this goes for $17.19. So yeah, I couldn't find it at first, but yeah, thanks for having me, Beer Man. Cheers, guys.
Dude, thanks for being here. Cheers, man.
$17.19 for, I would never pay that kind of price for a 4-pack of beer. Just kidding.
I poured it out. I drain poured it, boys.
Whew. All right. Shout outs for me. What do I got? Not much. I'm just a simple guy. But Last Beer is my YouTube channel that occasionally I go on there and talk to people and hang out and drink alcohol, talk about beer sometimes, which is my show on Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on my channel, Last Beer Bowl Discussions. And then my Instagram is PhillyCrooker87 is where I post the beers that I'm drinking for the most part. And look out for Drecker Drain Pours on Saturday, where I buy a bunch of Drecker and then drain pour all of them live on my channel. So watch out for that. And other than that, I think everyone got shouted out, shouted themselves out, and keep drinking what you like. So cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Drink what you like. Can't go wrong if you like it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cheers.
Cheers, man. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Yeah, so I'll just start with this. We'll bring up the next week's theme. The White Rabbit.
Awesome.
Were they?
I had
Perfect
cans for those last year.
I'm on the trippy side. I'm on the trippy side of life here.
I know Litherman's Limited does something that's related to that, and I'm gonna steer clear.
I know RAR did a whole Alice in Wonderland drop last year.
Yeah.
Well, put it into your imagination. It's just what you think. No one can go wrong. You know, bring it, and it's I like your style. So whatever you bring to the table, based on your thoughts with that picture, is all I care about. So be there at 6 o'clock Eastern for that, same as today.
Cocaine beer.
Yeah. Something hoppy. Something white with beer. Yeah, whatever the hell comes to your mind. How much time did it take to brew that beer? Let's get it. That didn't make sense. But anyway,
Aged. You could do it like an aged stout or something.
Yeah, there you go. Aged works. We're late. No, this is Tuesday's beer and cheese 6-pick. Pick one of these, pair it with any cheese. I will be changing this up to have 6 cheeses picked and one beer, your beer of choice. So we'll kind of go back and forth with that because it's kind of fun to alternate it. But 8 o'clock Eastern for that on Tuesday. And I have a video coming out that was a not a great beer. So if you want to see that not a great beer tomorrow, check that out. I try to put up stuff regularly, at least one a day. I don't like to go crazy, so I don't like to put too many videos up in a day. I actually don't. I do one, and that's it. So look out for that one of mine. Maybe 2 or 3 a week. And Brewery's coming along. I had to take a couple days off because it just was out there every day, and I'm fucking tired of working on it right now. So, but it's in the making still, but we're almost done. So, all right, you guys, cheers to everyone. You guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from this beautiful world. We're out of here. We are out of here, but not after one more sip.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
I did.